we have another anti-falcon base. But not just an anti-falcon base, it's an anti-3-star base, anti-amazing, anti-everything base. And I'm your host, Halo Okraheads, the one and only nobody. Let's get into it, shall we? Okay, we have a Falcon here. Now, this is a Queen Walk Valkyrie. It's been around for a long time. People have been doing Queen Walk Valkyries for a long time. It's just a powerful meta now because single, with the new update, single, there's no multis. So, bombs in the middle, like heal spells, you can heal right through them. So, yeah, it really doesn't slow down the Valkyries. Now, again, LP4 Hades, they're a great clan. They know what they're doing. They know indeed. So why does this fail, and why do I like his entry point? Well, he did pop ability early, so he's going to be coming in here at, it looks like 8 o'clock. Now, let's actually see his entry point. Now, pathing-wise, if you're looking into it, they're going to shift to the Queen and probably eventually the King. They're going to open up this whole section. So let's see. He only has 5 back-end hogs. So what that means is these archer towers up here and cannon will survive. There go the dogs. Oh, my goodness gracious almighty. Oh, I think, you know what? I know exactly why he failed here. He misplaced his spells. You notice he was a little sloppy on the spells. He didn't have a heal spell, and you know there's giant bombs here in the core, and they're about to be triggered. So losing all of his Valkyries, too much to handle. And honestly, this raid was broken down by the spells. I don't think the base, well, I mean, the base is strong. The tricky thing about the base on his entry point, the Queen and the King did not lure the Valkyries in. They kind of got split off, sidetracked. These kind of side compartments really messed up this whole kind of raid, whole kind of pathing. Notice, look how the King and Queen are outside the base. That means good base design. That means tricky pathing in the middle for the Valkyries, and it's just all over from here. He's not going to be able to recover on this one. Mainly a couple things, spell placement, not the greatest. I think if he had better spells, I think he probably could have gotten this base down. But that's the danger of the base, you know? Danger of it. And screenshot that, copy that one, because that one's going to be golden delicious for you. Now, of course, guys, you know, people say, oh, well, this was 3-star Halo. Hey, are you a noob for showing a 3-star? This was 3-star. Well, that was a Town Hall 11 3-star in it. I believe that's, yeah, 10, 11. Anyway, so holding up very nicely. Screenshot that one if you want. There's one for the books. But, you know, guys, Town Hall 10s are going to get 3-starred. Okay? Even if you get 3-starred in a war, it doesn't mean you should scrap the base. People are going to get it. I mean, with the Falcon, I mean, if he hit the Falcon, if they hit it 10, like 5 more times with the Falcon, it would drop, you know? It would drop. Even if it held once. I mean, a base, the Valkyries are so unpredictable. That sometimes they'll crush, sometimes they won't. So anyways, you can screenshot that one if you want. And yeah, anti-3 base, if you don't know what that is, well, I can't really help you there. Maybe watch a couple videos or read some forums or do something different. I got my juice here. We're going to do some more attacks. Ryan coming in smoking here. Gonna do a little Queen Walk into a Lalo. Now, if you are a new Town Hall 10, you need 3 attack strategies in your repertoire. I mean, you already know the spam. I mean, I guess I'm assuming that that is 1 because you already do it. But the other 2 you're going to need to learn how to do. Or maybe 3. I mean, there's way more than 3. But you're going to need to learn how to use loons and the hogs. Now, there's multiple variations. There's Queen Walking, which is very difficult for people because usually it involves a lot of breaks, complications. People don't know how wall breakers work. And then there's Kill Squad action as well, which is even more difficult. Now, I prefer actually Queen Walking into Lalo or hogs. I don't mind either or. But more so than Kill Squads. There's one of the dogs down here. You can't see him, but I can see him. Anyway, so yeah, he's going to do a double break here. Going to break into the compartment at 9. King here is here used for funnel. So the King here is making sure the Queen doesn't walk around the base. King's a great troop to use that. Now you're like, man, that's a lot. Using a King just for some funneling, that's a little bit crazy, Halo. Who are you? Well, guys, that's just how the pros do it, you know? You don't always have to use the King for funnel, but the majority of the time on these walks, it's just a great troop to use for it. Anyways, he's going to break in here. Now, this gives him access to the air defenses, the Queen, and the CC. So a super beautiful break. Honestly, not a difficult break on this one. Maybe difficult for you if you're new to the game, new to queen walking. But the goal is find the best walk you can, and how can you break into the base. Now, he is going to actually enter in at 12 o'clock. Now, there's a couple things you could have done. He could have actually entered in, if he wanted to, he could have entered in here at 5. One problem is, by the time, if you did do that, you'd have the air defenses standing up at the end, which is okay. Another benefit, if you did come from 5, Queen would stay alive because she's going to die by the single here shortly. So if you wanted her to stay alive, you could have done that. But honestly, because he's got the spells, his entry point is very nice. So he's got a heal spell for this tough section at 3. There are no air defenses here. There's an Expo. There's a Wizard Tower. So he's going to have to heal over this section. And, how do you determine to bring a heal or a rage in your spell compilation? Look at the battlefield. He noticed, look, no air defenses here. He needs a heal spell here. Sure, a rage would help, but a heal spell is way better. I mean, yeah, I don't know how to describe it or not. That's easiest. You just got to look at the battlefield, see what you need to bring as far as spells, and see kind of, predict. He knew his loons would finish up at 12 first and then shift down to 3, and he needs a heal spell there. So honestly, having the queen die out here, not the big. Ooh, the queen doesn't even die out. Wow, because he got the loons in. Wow, that's even beautiful. So even better entry point at 12. Yeah, wow. Perfect entry for the loons. He wasn't too late, wasn't too early. He was perfect. Loons up, and that's a powerhouse of an attack. So again, if you entered from 5, you would not have a heal spell out the back end. It just wouldn't be as good. You wanted that extra tank at the beginning. I mean, I think you could have gotten it coming from 5, but entry points do matter for your Lalo, and I do agree that Ryan here coming in with that beautiful attack from 12 was the right call. So let me know what you want on the channel. I've been doing a lot of bases, a lot of Town Hall 10 attacks out there for you. And let's just try to get this thing growing as much as possible. I wish Clash was in a better state. I know I keep saying it. I guess maybe Supercell will watch this. Who knows? I'm just hoping, or send in your input to Supercell. That would be great. I think we need more of that for them to really step up their game and give us something amazing, even more so. Anyways, we're going to end it on that beautiful note. And I guess that's all I have. So you better come back. Because if you don't, I will Spartan legacy you. Or I will find you. And I will crush you in war. Anyways, Halo out.